Hey guys, welcome back. Andrew Fomtavong. I appreciate you checking into my channel once again. Today I'm going to talk about 10 tips or 10 things that will allow you to perform extremely well as a sales leader. Let's do it. Number one, care, care, care. I know it's hard to say, I know it's hard to talk about, I know you're generally busy all the time as a sales manager, but you can't schedule people. That is the one thing you should never try to schedule, and you should never try to put an emphasis on is you should be there to care. You should be there to care for your people, you should be caring for your clients, and most importantly, you should be caring for yourself. As they say, you can't take care of others unless you take care of yourself. So it's extremely important to find those ways to ensure that you are in a good place so that you can take care of some of these people. Of course, your clients, you want to ensure that business is being done properly. You want to do proper business. You want to make sure that they're taken care of because, of course, as we know, as we take care of others, they eventually take care of us. Number two, understand that your position is not power. In Maxwell's book, position is only level 1 of leadership out of 5 levels. So you have to really think that there are other things like respect that has to be earned. There are things that you have to basically be able to show. You have to lead by example. Just know that when you are granted that position, it literally means nothing, other than the fact that you now have more responsibilities that you have to put on your shoulders, more weight that you have to carry. So in order for you to do better and become a great leader, you really have to go out and earn it. Number 3, fall in love with seeing people's growth, seeing them get better, and ensuring that they become their best. A lot of people who come into this role have this sort of ego and pride where it's like, I'm the greatest and my team's the best and all of these things. You're not doing it for yourself anymore. You're doing it for them. You want to ensure that you find the most amount of fulfillment in your position when people succeed. And when they succeed, of course you succeed. But at the end of the day, the credit belongs to them. It is all for them. You need to make sure that they're in the right positions to win. You give them the tools to win. And when they win, you give them that victory. That's what should make you happy. Number 4, get personal. At the end of the day, I've been told hundreds of times in my career, Andrew, you don't want to know too much about your people because their problems become your problems. I want you to think really hard. If they have a problem at home and it affects their work, it becomes your problem anyways. You should know more about your people than simply their job descriptions. You should know about their lives, their goals, their dreams, their aspirations. These are things that you can help align with yours. You want those goals to align with your goals. And if they don't happen to, it actually makes everybody's lives a lot easier so people can move on. Or you can help coach them to do better in the things that they want to do eventually. And they should do their best. Number 5, be involved. I was always taught, inspect what you expect. There are times where people say, hey, micromanagers are horrible. You are going to need to micromanage sometimes. If people are completely lost and clueless, you will have to walk them through step by step. That isn't to say that should be your only management style, but you have to be involved. You have to get in the trenches. You have to be able to see what your people are seeing so that you can provide them great solutions to do their jobs, number 1. But number 2, they need to feel safe and confident that if they're going to fail, you are there to help pick them up. Number 6, be engaged. It's a little bit different, but it means be present, be aware, be here now when you're talking with people. Don't sit there on your phone when people are bringing up important things that they need your input on. Even if you give them a great solution, they may think that you're not paying attention, so whatever you say might not matter to them nearly as much. You want to be there and ready. You want to be in the trenches with your people and completely immersed in the things that will help them do their jobs and in turn give you the results that you and your team require. Number 7, be creative. This is the part I love the most about my work. and how I fell in love with our business is because in sales or in management or in leadership, you're able to be creative. You're able to do marketing. You're able to find different ways to help your team train, different games to play, different things to basically keep them engaged. So be creative. Be creative in how you're selling vehicles, in how you're marketing to customers, and make sure that it's always something different and unique so that you're not just copying the same dealers up the street. Number 8. See the bigger picture. This one is most important when understanding that each one of your moves or your sales or each one of your accessories that you sell is basically another effort or another help towards every other department. Your job is, yes, to start the sales process or the client's process, but understand that everything in which you do has residual value. So it makes it so much easier that when you're selling a car, when you're doing it as a salesperson, I say you're getting paid 1 for 1. I sell, I get commission. As a manager, you sell once and you're getting paid multiple times, whether it's parts and accessories, whether it's targets, whether it's bonuses, but also the residual value of you leading by example so your team can learn the same way that you solve that client's problem right in front of them. Number 9, think big. We are given areas of where we're allowed to do business, PMAs and DMAs and things like that. Look past that. Look to the potential of what your market allows, what your business allows, what your brand, what your used vehicles, what your team can provide you, and think as big as you possibly can. There are dealers throughout this entire world, or salespeople and sales managers throughout this entire world that sell way more than what people think that they can. You can do the same. Just think bigger. Number 10, most important to me is enjoy yourself. We get bogged down so easily by the drama, by the crap, by the issues. We end up putting in 90% of our time to the salespeople or the other employees that are sort of problems, but we forget to, 1, enjoy the process with our people, but also take care of the people who are doing a good job. We tend to ignore them. We tend not to celebrate them. We tend to not give them the recognition they deserve. While we're enjoying that process, let's enjoy it with the people we really have fun with and the company in which we like to keep, and make sure that we prioritize that. Because if you don't, you may wake up one day resenting your whole process. You may resent your position and your leadership because you haven't done what you needed to in order to enjoy it and then also become fulfilled. Okay guys, there you have it. 10 tips for high-performing sales managers to basically perform better and do better and become their best. So once again, it's Andrew Famtavong. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, support, be your best, and then be better.